like to introduce you to Surya Brasil. It's 100% natural colour. Henna is a natural alternative to chemical hair colour. It's got added ingredients and minerals and vitamins and proteins. There is no ammonia, peroxide or other harsh chemicals that can cause allergic reactions. Henna strengthens the hair and protects from breakage. It's very easy to use and very easy to mix. You just take out from the packet. It comes in a little packet. It's powdered. Some is powder, some is cream. The powder gives you a little bit more coverage for grey hair. It'll last a little bit longer. You get an extra 2 or 3 weeks out of the powder. So we take the powder and we snip the top. It's very easy to use. The powder is a little bit messy, but it's also it's excellent condition of the hair. But as I say, when you're doing 100% grey, it's better for coverage. Now you empty the packet into a bowl, a good mixing bowl. You mix it with warm water. The heat actually helps to activate, and then when you put it on the head, it heats the hair and it helps to open the hair shaft, so you get a little bit more penetration of the colour. So then you add the water to the colour, to the powder, and you just mix. Slowly, don't add too much water too soon, because you'll find it'll be splashing over the sides. But to keep going until eventually, and soon enough, you'll find it'll just mix into a nice creamy. It has a tendency to go very thick, so you need to add plenty of water till it's a nice creamy consistency, no lumps. Now before I start, you'll also find provided in the packet a thermal cap or some plastic wrapping or tin foil. It's basically just to keep the heat in, and it activates the colour. You'll also find in the packet rubber gloves. I do recommend that you wear these, as this is a dye and will stain your hands and your fingers. Okay, so before we start now applying the colour, we have to actually shampoo the head, because the colour is applied to wet hair. And you do not shampoo the colour out afterwards, you just rinse the colour until the water runs perfectly clear. So the next step now is for us to take Mary down to the backwash to shampoo her hair. If you want to walk this way. Okay, thank you Lisa for shampooing Mary for me. And now I'm just going to unwrap and comb through the hair, because you do not want tangles in the hair, because you're trying to distribute the colour through it. So if the hair is tangled, it won't penetrate that section of the hair. So make sure the hair is well combed through. Now I'm going to apply this powder just like we do any colour when we're trying to cover grey. The same process. First I'm going to apply it to the grey, to the roots, and then after maybe 10 minutes I'm going to bring it on to the ends. So I'm going to part the hair like a hot cross bun, down the centre, down each side above the ear. The way I like to do it. And this way I find it's articulate, and I know section by section what hair I've covered and what hair I haven't covered. If I'm randomly going through the head, there's no knowing if I've covered the whole head. So you see, I'm just doing the roots, covering where the grey predominantly is. See, I take small sections. I will not go larger than a ½ inch section, simply because I don't know. This way I'm actually guaranteed complete coverage. I know exactly where I've gone. I know exactly how much colour I'm using, putting on, where I've put it on. So everything is completely covered. Don't be afraid to use all the product. There's no point in saving any of it, so use it all. And when it's done, massage the whole lot through the head and the scalp. And make sure you're getting it right to the ends of the hair. It's very important. We want to match the root with the ends. We don't want just the ends. Okay. And everything's massaged through. And now we leave it for 1 hour to process. And we can take off the rubber gloves. And if you cover it with a thermal activator, or a plastic bag will do fine also. And no conditioner. Now we just leave it for an hour and come back. And anybody like a cup of coffee? Okay, this is Mary. We saw when we were putting on the colour, the purpose here was to cover the grey. In the ends of her hair is some old colour, that permanent colour from before, the chemical colour, ammonia based colour. And what we've done is try to blend the Surya Brasil colour with that, so as to show you that is 100% coverage on the roots of totally 100% white hair. So for a natural colour to be able to do that is amazing. Now another application and a bit darker, and I think we would have matched that absolutely perfect, which for a natural colour that has no chemicals in it, it is amazing.